Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Tanisha Flanagan, Governor Jennifer Granholm, and the next First Lady of the United States of America, Michelle Obama.
Michelle Obama and friends, right, to Oakland County, to Pontiac. Now, so I am going to be introducing. From my perspective as governor of the state of Michigan, obviously we care deeply about pocketbook issues. This is, I know, a conversation among women, but really it's a conversation among all of us because women's issues are no different than everybody's issues. We all care about health care. We all care about the price of gas. We all care about getting a job in this country. We want to make sure that we've got the training to be able to take on those jobs. And that's exactly what Michelle Obama, guiding the next president, I'm sure, will put here. But let me just say, I was talking to her coming in, and Michelle, I feel like we have so much in common. We both graduated from Harvard Law School, 1 year apart. We both married men who graduated from Harvard Law School. Always great. We both have young kids in school. We both are the first in our families to go to college, which is from a working class background, and so understand how important it is to address these pocketbook issues. Probably the one big difference between us is I will not show my arms in public. So. But I do want to introduce you to Tanisha Flanagan. Tanisha, we really want to put a face on the issues that people are experiencing. Tanisha is a single young woman who I know will tell you she is deeply concerned about the cost of health care, wants to make sure that when she has a family she can afford health care, and she probably will even whisper that she's not going to have any kids until she's able to get that, right? So please welcome Tanisha to give you her perspective on the
may not be able to take care of them the way I would like for them to be raised. So that's why I'm here today to share my story. I'm grateful for the governor and Mrs. Obama, like I said, for coming here to talk to Pontiac and see what our concerns are. Obama, he brings us a powerful vision of hope and opportunity, and I'm just so glad to be able to look up there and see somebody who looks like
for us to be here in Michigan, where too often the strength of our economy is forecasted by the strength of the state of families in these communities. And I am happy to be here to be able to engage in this conversation that I know is on so many of our minds. It's on my mind all the time, and that is, you know, the challenge that we have of balancing work-family, just making sure that our families are healthy and thriving at a time when the economy is making it harder and harder for this to happen. And like many of the women here, I know, gentlemen, you're here too, so we don't want to leave you out. But speaking as a woman, I find myself and have found myself over the course of my life wearing so many different hats, playing so many different roles. I have been a career woman, a professional, a wife, a sister, a best friend, but the role that I hold so dear, that is the most important thing that I ever do, is being mom. That goes by that I am not thinking about my little girls They are the first things that I think about when I wake up in the morning and the last thing I think about before I go to bed. And I don't care where I am, what I am doing, whether I'm campaigning, whether I'm at home doing laundry, whether I'm at work. They are on my mind. I am constantly thinking about what I have to do as a mother to make their lives better. So for me, the policies that go along with supporting working mothers and families isn't just about politics for me. These issues are personal. And let me tell you, these issues are ones that I carry deep in my heart. And it's not just because of this election. These have been the kinds of issues that I've been struggling with my friends and my colleagues and my co-workers my entire life. And no matter what the outcome of this election, we have to get this right. And the thing that amazes me is how different things are for working families as compared to the way things were when I was growing up. You see, when I was a kid, and everybody probably knows this by now, I am a working class kid from a working class community. My father was a shift worker. He worked a shift for the city his entire life. And back then, that single salary could support a family of four. And my mother stayed home and took care of me and my brother because she could. But today, one income, especially the income of a city worker, just doesn't cut it anymore. In most families that we see in this nation, both parents have to work. It's no longer a choice to stay home, even if those are your values and you decide as a woman, as a family, that you want to stay home, you can't afford to do it. And I don't know how single parents do it, and there are millions of them all across this country. It's harder to make ends meet. Oftentimes, parents are finding that they need 1, 2, 3 jobs just to make ends meet. And that doesn't include the jobs that happen once you punch out of the clock and you get home. Then you got a whole other set of jobs awaiting you. And again, forgive me to the men in the room, but those jobs still fall disproportionately on the lousy women. You know, those jobs like laundry doer, you know, breakfast cooker, discipline handing outer. And as we see the bills pile up and things not coming together, we have that added responsibility of late night worrying that so many of us have been faced with. And like many of you, I have often stood back and wished for that magic machine that would